You might have heard some law of attraction practitioners talking about the law of assumption recently. Supposedly, if you can occupy a mental state of expecting what you want rather than desiring it, you can manifest everything from a perfect partner to financial abundance or a dream job. But is the law of assumption real? And, if it is, how exactly do you harness it to get more of what you want from your life? In this video about the law of assumption, we'll begin by unpacking the exact nature of the law and how it works. We'll contrast and compare it with the more famous law of attraction. Then we'll be taking a closer look at the person who first uncovered the power of assumptions, Neville Goddard. Explaining his core message will lead us into offering concrete advice for applying the law of assumption before we close with supporting affirmations and other tips you can use. We're releasing videos every week on the law of attraction, manifestation, and tips on how to live your best life. So be sure to subscribe to make sure you never miss out. Oh, and please like the video. Every time you do, it helps us get the message about the law of attraction out to more and more people. Okay, so let's take a look at the law of assumption. What is the law of assumption and how does it work? The basic idea behind practicing the law is assuming that something is the case. For example, suppose that you want to find your ideal job. It's tempting to just think about that desire and feel stuck in wanting the thing to happen. In other words, there's a disconnect between what you believe you want and what you feel is possible. And deep down, you're probably anxious that you can't have the thing you desire. So, how does the law of assumption work? It's simple, by bringing your thoughts and your emotions into alignment. In other words, you must find a way to believe that it is true that you will find your dream employment situation. You move from vibrating on a low frequency of lack to vibrating on a high frequency of abundance. You align yourself, in other words, with the thing you want, and this draws that thing towards you. Law of assumption versus law of attraction. There is some overlap between the law of attraction and the law of assumption. It teaches that both are a kind of mirror, that you get only what you are able to give out. However, the law of attraction places more emphasis on you sending out the same thing you want to get back. For example, behaving in a loving way to attract love, while the law of assumption focuses on how your beliefs and feelings about reality need to precisely line up with how you want reality to be. People often overlook the importance of this second law and think they just need to behave in the right way in order to get what they desire. Meanwhile, those who know about the law of assumption are aware that without those core beliefs that what you're manifesting is already your reality, you're blocking your own manifestation potential. Ultimately, however, the two laws are highly complementary, and practicing techniques related to both in conjunction is likely to give you the best chance of manifesting your goals. Both the law of attraction and the law of assumption help to bring your energy into alignment with the life you've set out to create. Who was Neville Goddard? To fully understand the law of assumption, it's helpful to go back to its roots. The basic concept comes from Neville Lancelot Goddard, a self-help and mysticism expert who believed in the power of self-creation. He was a lecturer and author who traveled extensively to share his teachings, and who aimed to show others how to better themselves. His lessons largely drew from a mix of Bible lessons and his understanding of human psychology. He is primarily remembered for the law of assumption, thanks to its power and simplicity. Interestingly, it was claimed by Rhonda Byrne and Wayne Dyer that Goddard was an influence on their views and teachings. What was the core message of Neville Goddard's teachings? At the heart of all of Neville Goddard's teachings was the idea that we all have the power of self-creation. He believed that if we could empower ourselves to see that, then there would be no limits to what we could accomplish. Goddard stressed the importance of noticing and working on our own feelings. He thought that changing our feelings could change our reality. His lectures frequently extolled the power of imagination, which Goddard viewed as the key resource that we could use to begin to believe in what we wanted to create. These core messages of self-determination are all reflected in Goddard's law of assumption, which tells us that aligning our thoughts and feelings allows us to manifest our dreams. How do you practice the law of assumption? Now that you have a clear sense of what the law of assumption claims and how it works, how do you practice the law of assumption? One of the best methods is to follow this simple, 3-step process. Step 1. Figure out what you really want. Reflect on your desires. Identify the desires that truly reflect your aspirations rather than the expectations of others. Narrow your goals down to one core manifestation goal that you want most of all. Articulate it very clearly in a single sentence. Step 2. Connect with your desire. You need to feel that you are living in the reality you're aiming to create. With creative visualization, using your imagination or connecting through a written format. Imagine every detail of what it's like to be who you want to be, and be where you want to be. Step 3. Assume that your desire is already a reality. Assume that you already live like you want to live. See yourself as you would if you had that dream partner or that ideal job. Make decisions such as what to wear or how to spend your time, like you already have what you desire. Using positive affirmations can really help with the third step of the process. Specifically, understanding how to write affirmations will help to increase focus on the idea that what you want is your reality. For example, avoid aspirational statements like, "I am becoming a confident person," or "I am moving towards the job I've always wanted." Instead, try statements closer to the following. These are some powerful examples of law of assumption affirmations. I am so thankful for my soulmate. I attract money effortlessly. I always have more than enough. I am grateful to be fit and healthy. I am happy to have the job I want and deserve. I am living my dream every day. Final thoughts on how to manifest with the law of assumption. While understanding the law of attraction is crucial for manifesting the life you want, you've now seen how the law of assumption can help you make so much progress at a faster pace. By helping you to close the gap between your desires and your feelings, the law of assumption encourages you to live like you already inhabit the reality you've been working to create. The main message to take away is that the world is a reflection of your beliefs and expectations. If you can change your internal state so that you feel and believe that what you want is yours, you'll begin to see your surroundings bend and transform to reflect your assumptions. As Neville Goddard put it, what you believe hardens into fact. So, if you can bring yourself to believe in something, it is yours for the taking. Have you used the law of assumption to manifest before? Are you going to try it now? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button to ensure you never miss a video from us. Liking and sharing also helps us get the message out about the law of attraction to as many people as possible, so it's always appreciated. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Wishing you a week of love and light. We'll see you next time.